Is this game over for the Halo franchise? Now, if you've been paying attention, you would know that the 343 president, Bonnie Ross, decided to leave 343 Studios, and there's some speculation as to why that is. Let's get into it. Not a very long video for this one, not much to go off of. Now, according to Ross's official Twitter account, she claims the reason for this leave is due to some family medical things, a family medical emergency, and she most likely won't be returning to the company. Now, there is speculation that perhaps she was let go by the company due to Halo Infinite's current state and how it hasn't been doing as well as they hoped for, considering that they took away some features. We're not getting the co-op couch gameplay for campaign or online as far as we know. We are getting the online co-op, but not the couch co-op. Most of the online stuff is just cosmetics unlocks, and the online multiplayer may not be as active as it was at launch, which may not have been that active either. But there isn't really real information here as to what the truth is, and I don't know what kind of person would lie on why they left, saying that it's a family medical thing, especially considering when Zack Snyder left the Justice League movie, it was for a family death. So of course you have the marketing team who's going to have their reasoning to not exactly lie, but put something out there to give us a bit of a reason as to why this is happening. But I gotta be honest, Halo Infinite for me hasn't been that great anyway. Even though I'm not a huge Halo fan, I did play 1 through 5 to get ready for Halo Infinite, and Halo Infinite for me just didn't really do it. And a lot of gamers who love Halo also feel that way. Halo Infinite has not been doing its part for the fans, and it makes me wonder, is this the end of Halo? Does Halo need to get a reboot and try to restart the franchise, which has mostly been unsuccessful for a lot of franchises who got the reboots? Devil May Cry tried a reboot and it didn't do as well. Saints Row just got their reboot, and if Saints Row's reboot doesn't end the franchise after this, then I have lost all faith in humanity, period. I know God of War was probably the only successful franchise, or one of the very few successful franchises to get a reboot and still be successful with the reboot. But I think with Halo, it either needs to be the end of the franchise, or they need to do a reboot, or just come back together and figure out what they want to do. The TV show was a disaster that never should have existed. The game has been released in a poor state in terms of the content that was missing. It had all the problems with the previous boss of the company leaving and the game getting pushed back, and the review gameplay was garbage and it looked ugly and performed terribly. And now we have this situation with Bonnie leaving the company. So I don't know what they plan to do after the winter update when they do add some of these features that they promised, but I honestly think it's the end of Halo, and maybe it's time for Xbox to have a new mascot and a new game franchise that will kind of take its place if Halo is officially over. I know people still like Gears of War and they want Gears of War to continue, but they had over 5 games already, and I don't think Gears of War is as popular as Halo in my opinion. I don't think they are. So maybe it's time for Microsoft to use the money they have and create a brand new franchise that can be the new mascot for Xbox, since it looks like Master Chief's time is done. Okay, and I think that if it does get a reboot, it has to be done well, otherwise it's going to be another reboot failure like Saints Row. And DMC Devil May Cry wasn't exactly a failure, but it wasn't very successful either. So let me know what you think about this news right here. Like I said, there's not much to go off of. Very quick video. Let me know what you think about Bonnie leaving. Is her reasoning true? Do you think it's just a marketing stunt to tell you this reasoning? And what are your hopes for Halo in the future? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.